following the demonstration, and the police divided us off from the demonstration, and they told us to stop, to go no further. We couldn't go any further, switch off the engine. Did that. About 10 minutes later, a stroppy sergeant, C-17, from the City of London Police, came along and told me to back out and turn round. I said, well, where am I going to back out? He said, down that street to the side there. I said, I can't back down there because there were police and people all around the place. He said, if you can't, he said, I'll get a driver in and we'll impound your vehicle. So go and do it now. So went to the back of the vehicle, cleared everybody away. I was backing into the space and hit the bollard because there's no room for a big vehicle like this to go through there. And did about, I should think, £5,000 worth of damage to the back of the vehicle, which I'm holding the police responsible for because it was their order, their advice, their threat. And I'm down here to demonstrate about banking malpractice. We've been doing it for 30 years and we've got nowhere through the courts. The courts ignore all your evidence, throw your applications out. They prefer to take lies, forgeries, fraudulent pleadings from solicitors rather than the truth and give us justice.
Well, I'm on the way to Brittany, but I couldn't miss this opportunity to come to London to join the boys on this Route Master bus for demonstrating about the appalling situation we have here in this country, the United Kingdom, when it comes to seeking justice and relying on statute law. I have a track record where I have believed that truth will out, and I appear to be wrong. The enemy within has done some big mistakes lately, and this is why London today is full of people who've had enough. They're here, they've all got their grievances, but I believe it comes down to unable to get legal representation for which you can have some faith. The cost of legal representation is outrageous, which is why I have to do all my court cases myself. Disclosure is at the heart of it. My grievances with the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, my suing the South Wales Police for 121 charges that they threw at me. They put me in Cardiff prison. They arrested me on the doorstep of my surgery, veterinary surgery, and told the magistrate, persuaded the magistrates that they didn't know who I was, despite the fact that I had checkbooks, name, address, everything in my pocket. Spent 4 days in Cardiff prison. Well, that got me going, and that's why I'm here, April 1st, with a lot of other people who've lost a lot more than me. And I believe members of Parliament are ultimately responsible, which is why I'm lobbying my John Smith MP for the Vale of Glamorgan in South Wales on almost a daily basis, with facts in clear letters to him. And I'm going to see him again in the House of Commons. And I want every person with a grievance to make it simple and to go and lobby their own Member of Parliament and demonstrate outside his office in his constituency until he listens, or she listens. And then we'll win.
I'm Patrick Cullinan, and I'm here on the demonstration today because I have been robbed of a 4-bedroom house in London by corrupt High Court judges who were in collusion with the Inland Revenue and said that I owed tax when actually I was owed a rebate. But they wouldn't listen to me, and the Guardian took up my story and they said evidence put to the High Court shows that Cullinan, far from owing tax, was due a rebate, which is correct. But there is no one wants to listen to me, and there is no justice. There is no solicitors wants to take my case, and I've been to my MPs, and that's where it is now. And hopefully the MP will resolve this. But I was robbed of everything on summary justice. I should have had a jury trial, but there is no jury trials. We are being depossessed of our properties. on summary justice. It's actually summary conviction. You cannot win. And all our public servants are swearing an oath of allegiance to the Queen instead of to uphold the law. So basically that is what I am here today for. And I can see all the people, the city is full of people, and they've all got grievances. When I started out, they said I was the only one with a problem. But now I can see that they've all got problems. And there is no MP going to actually represent their constituents. And until they do, there will be no justice in the UK. Or else the people will have to find their own remedies. And that is it.
All over the world, so people will hear what we say, and we know that what we say is what people all over the world want to hear said.
A lot of people in the world firmly believe that when the election of Obama in America took place, there was going to be a change. That myth has now been exploded. It's no good. People arguing that we want to see an end to the slaughter in Iraq and at the same time do little or nothing to the increased slaughter in Afghanistan. This rally today should be saying we want an end to all wars throughout the world and an end to all slaughter. I find it incredible that we've got an administration in the United States, past, yes, and present, who continue to issue threats against countries like Iran or countries like Korea. The important thing that we have to say today is that the billions that have been spent and continue to be spent on war and slaughter all over the world should come to an end. And if they want to see an end to slaughter, one of the things they should do is to go to the border and stop that fascist state of Israel slaughtering the people of Gaza and the West Bank. We've got a credit crunch, they say. So what do? We give billions to banks so that they can give golden handshakes to bankers. I'd put those bankers in brass handcuffs and take them